Hi, how are you doing today? I hope this is okay for the lighting. Anyway, all right. So today it's July. I always have to look at my computer. July 15th, 2022. It is 25 degrees Celsius here in the Paris region, and I hope you guys are having a lovely day whenever you're tuning into this. Even if it's not the same day, there's obviously a message for you. So we're gonna. Oh gosh, that's too much. I don't want, I don't want my apartment to catch on fire. Anyway, yeah, let's just set the mood a little bit and clear any energies that might be not serving us, and it's very cliche. I know, like everybody says the same thing, right? But like I said, I like doing this one. It just kind of feels right to start out this way for some reason today as well. And yeah, just brushing the auric field a little bit. So every time I do this, I'm like literally just sending healing vibes your way. And yeah, so today we're going to do the intuitive card reading of the week. I brought two decks. I'm changing decks this time. Like I always do the same one, and it's nice to switch. I think I've already done this one here before. Shadowscape one, and then we're gonna do this one. Some oracle cards. The one I said I got when I was like came with another one when I was really into the whole twin flame concept, and like yeah. Anyway, I already talked about this story or stories regarding this topic, and I'm giggling, but like yeah, it was really intense. I mean, this game of like the twin flame thing is yeah, something a lot of people are playing. It seems like it's all games. Like, that's the thing. It's like we decide what game we want to engage in. Like people invent games, and we sometimes play. Sometimes we create our own game, and then people play with us. But if you see this reality what it is, which is a holographic projection of what's in your DNA, and everybody's playing their own, they have their own thing. So yeah, we can see things in a similar way, but I really don't think that anybody sees things exactly the same way, and you see this when people tell the story of a certain thing that happened, and everybody has their own version because everybody perceived that the experience differently, even though you were in the same place technically. So yeah, we're all living our own holographic projections, and of course we interact with each other's games, but yeah, just be careful to not get sucked into other people's games. That's what's coming in right now, even before, because literally we don't really need cards, to bring in messages. I like them just because it brings in like a picture, and images, and but I know that it's just literally picking up on the energies of whoever's tuning in. So all right, I think we're good to go with this one. Let's see what comes out here for you. Mm-hmm. So yesterday was the 14th of July. There was fireworks and all. That's too many. It's like, like Independence Day in the US. It's the same thing, basically. And I was like, I got really emotional because I was watching the stars. Like there was like right in front of me, there was like Arcturus, there was like Vega over here. There was another one. I forget the name of the other one. But I was looking through the app to see which ones they were instead of like I was kind of paying attention to the fireworks, but that's like it's like not really my thing anymore. I mean, it used to be. We changed, or like we decide what to focus on instead of the festivities, which are really just for the most part distractions and like creating events. And I know this might sound crazy to some of you, but there's the first one, to siphon people's energies. So I always like use 12D shielding to go to those places. 7 of Pentacles, and this one it was reversed. Okay, so let's put it aside. Oh, there's another one. This one's also reversed. The Queen of Cups. There's turtles there. It's so cute. Wait, can you see? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put it down. It was reversed. Okay. Okay, a few more. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, and then plus I'm like, this chair is like super high and I always have to like get down from it. I'm super short. I can't just lean down. This is the King of Pentacles. I'm trying to make it so you can see the lighting here. I've tried different lightings and honestly I think it's the best so far. Not so far. I don't know. I just don't know. This is okay, I guess. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's like the thing is if I put too much light on them, it's like way too bright and it's literally you can't really see anything for the cards. Oh, here's another one. Huh. The 8 of Cups. There's a lot of so yeah. Cups and Pentacles. I like this one. And see how she's like reaching for that light that is her own light. Oh, okay, I'm gonna say what I think about this here in a bit. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. I mean, this one, okay, I'll accept this one. It's backwards. 6 of Pentacles. When they're backwards is not necessarily a bad thing, by the way. I'm just like, I don't know why I don't like this one backwards for some reason. So there's something there. Yeah, so I'm just like, okay. There's like money shooting out of that thing. Okay, so yeah, there's something about money there. Yeah, that one goes with this one. Let me put them together. I feel like there's like these two go together, these two go together. Maybe, or let me think about it. Here, I think I need one more. Oh goodness, today no, it's not that hot today. It was more hotter yesterday, but yeah, we can definitely feel the summer, and that's nice. Oh yeah, tomorrow please join me for. Oh, that's too many. Join me for the podcast episode that I will be recording live on Fireside. I'm gonna announce some stuff. It'll like go really interesting and exciting stuff that happened this week. Okay. One more. And then we go to the interpretation. Oh, one almost flipped, but it didn't. All right, guys. We don't have all day. Come on, cards. Oh, here we go. 5 of Wands. Okay, finding a different suit. Yeah, that's like fox. We don't say foxes, right? It's like plural. English can be a little confusing sometimes. I think you say fox for plural. I'm pretty sure you can't say foxes. It's not foxi either, right? Like cacti, cactus, cactus. I'm just looking at all those fox, or foxes. Now I'm doubting myself. I don't know. Anyway, those animals. And there's a white rabbit. Can you see that right there at the bottom? That just kind of popped out. That seems important. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I got it. All right. We got 3 sets of 2. And then lastly, we're going to pick one just from here. Okay. So just looking at it like in general, there's, like I said, a lot to do with emotions and resources. And then there's like action. And let's start with this one because, or wait, let me see. Yeah, we can start with this one, I guess. It really doesn't matter, actually. So these two for me, I don't know. I just put them together because it's like, for me, the one that stands out here is this one the most. Especially because, like I said earlier, she's like following this light, and it seems like in her mind, it seems like it's external. Like she's maybe following this thing that's in front of her that she can't really catch. Like those, what are these called? Those fish, anglerfish, I think. I think so. The ones that do literally have this little light hanging to I think that's how they catch their prey anyway. But but here it's like it's not just not because she wants to catch a prey. It's more like it feels like to me like yeah, she's lighting her own way, but there's this sense of maybe not knowing that that is her own light for some reason, and that might not be true, for this, but just that's what came to mind is that maybe a few of you, not everybody, because not all the messages are going to resonate with everyone. That makes sense for this kind of reading, but for some of you, there is this sense of still not trusting your own light, like fully. Maybe you do, or maybe you think you do, but then there's a part of you that doesn't, right? So yeah, and then so that for me, like for some reason I put it with this one. So I'm thinking about why I thought about the White Rabbit, and it seems like it just reminded me of Alice in Wonderland, like like how it's important to realize that yeah, there you can go down rabbit holes and all, and there's so much to learn, and uh yeah, but like and and you do your thing. Okay, so that's what's coming through right now, is that you worry about doing your thing and going down your rabbit holes and stuff, and don't worry about all the chaos that's going on around you. Like, see all those foxes and the dude in the middle. It's like there's this like chaotic energy there, and yeah, but see, the White Rabbit is like, oh, you know what, I'm out of here, you guys do your thing, I'm gonna go do my own research. Yeah, that's what came through. So yeah, and be your literally your own researcher. Yeah, like your own scientist. That's what I wanted to say. And this is something that my dear friend Claudette says a lot too. Is be your own scientist and record a lot of things to spot trends and everything. I've been talking about the importance of journaling a lot. So for those of you who haven't started doing that, and that feels good for you, that might be something you might want to try. Um, and then you've got okay, so we're moving on to this one. And this one was backwards. The Queen of Cups with the turtles. I've got so many turtles lately. I've got so many turtles. And there's like this cup in the middle of the turtle. Yeah, it's for me the turtle energy is really beautiful, and then focusing on that energy of like steady wins the race. That's the message here, but it's not about staying stagnant either, or being way too slow to the point where you're losing opportunities to do things that might actually take you to places that you might not have even imagined. And so yeah, it's about being steadfast, right? It's you keep going, not too fast, not too slow. It's like you just keep persisting, and yeah, that's for me that's what it is about, because when it was backwards, and this is obviously related to emotions and relationships. So yeah, patience, right? And but see, it's like you got to realize all that beauty that you have within yourself and really embrace it, because yeah, you've got so much to give. And this is reflected here, in my opinion. It's like with the Knight of Pentacles, and so yeah, this is more about resources, right? And and so what sticks out here is there's like these little things on the tree, which kind of reminds me of I don't know if you can see that like right here. Yeah, it's like this treasure, right? That's right in front of you, and it's yours. And yeah, so there's still a lot of maybe giving power away to another person, and but we got to keep reminding ourselves, right? This person represents an aspect of myself, or a fragment that's looking to come home. So something that you haven't quite integrated yet within yourself, right? It could be a shadow aspect, or a golden shadow aspect, meaning something that has like a potential, right? Something that might be good, that developed and mature can look really amazing and can actually serve a bigger purpose. So yeah, bigger purpose seems for me. It's like, look how he's writing on this. Is that like a dragon or some weird creature? I don't know what that is, but yeah. And there's like this metal in the middle. Anyway, yeah, it's like there's a higher purpose, right? And so there are parts of you that are searching for integration still. And this is, this is a long process. It's not like, oh, I did a technique and then I'm done, I'm whole forever. And uh when we reach levels, and then there's other stuff to unlock, and since we have so many aspects of ourselves, we are also in a way taking care of other fragments from even other incarnations and other yeah, like I said, aspects that are living in different timelines. Because when you decide to do the shadow work, the internal work, you are also helping other parts of yourself that are directly linked with you, with where you came from, like where you stemmed from, let's say. The way, okay, so this is the way I see it, take it or leave it, and there's of course many theories, and I like to take what I resonate with the most about everything I see. So there's no one teaching or one thing that I would say, oh, this is it, everything here is for me the truth. So the way I see it is that we all come from this 0 point, this source, right? And for me, physically in the body, this would be located right here in the thymus. And I posted a post. Well, I did a post on that recently, and because somebody did a really good live up about that. Yeah, and so it is for me. This is like in the heart center too. Like this whole area, this is where it all stems from, like physically in the body, because it's taking into account that this is all holographic projection, right? It's like you can see things. What's the phrase? As within, so without. So anyway, we all come from the center point, and there's like it's in a spiral, and from there, things or beings stem from there, and we all have this individuality. It's not like we are one. We're not one. We come from the one. So we come here with our own individual blueprint and everything, although we share the same I guess the same source. Yeah. So we can definitely say, yeah, everybody is part of you and all, but that doesn't mean that you have to align yourself with everyone or love everyone, or well, love in terms of like maybe not like everyone, but yeah, love everyone unconditionally, sure. And that doesn't mean you have to get along with them, right? But yeah, that's just a reminder, because I just felt like that was important to emphasize, is that you still do think about. For me, it's like I still think about other people as parts of myself. So when I have some issue with a relationship or something, um, I say, well, what is this reflecting within me that I still need to work on? Because when something bothers you, when a person bothers you, it's something that they do, you don't like that, right? That's triggering you for a reason. That's a shadow aspect, or something that's still not integrated, or yeah, something that's maybe rooted in trauma. So it helps a lot to think about it that way, and then it doesn't affect you as much, because it's like, okay, this is just a part of me that's trying to come back home, right? So yeah, and let's move on to this set of two of this is the Seven of Pentacles, and then we've got this one, the Six of Pentacles. So resources, right? Like I said, yeah. So what comes to mind when I'm looking at this one is it still ripe? Is it ripe enough? Sorry. Is it ripe enough? Like, can I take this fruit yet or not? And it seems like there's still a lot of stuff in the works for many of you, and maybe you're feeling either a little stuck financially, or maybe you're still not really stable financially, and you're thinking, well, is this really a world where we can do things that we're actually passionate about without having to worry about the money? And yeah, I mean, this world is definitely very challenging, right? When we want to do things that we like, usually we end up in jobs that we don't like. So yeah, maybe you're still in a job that you don't like, or you have left that job and you're looking for financial stability, but it's been difficult. Or yeah, you don't have any of those two, and then you might still be depending on somebody else for money, and that that is really difficult, right? Because you don't feel independent. You feel like, like you would like to do things on your own and buy your own things, and it can be difficult, right? So, but the message here is just wait a little bit. There are things that you're working on, and the fruit isn't ripe yet. It's not ripe yet. It's like it's almost there. Yeah, it's that's what it feels like to me for a lot of people. This might not resonate with everyone listening, but for a lot of people, yeah, it's. But keep going, right? Like I said with this one with the turtles, it's like be steadfast, keep focused on what you want, even if it's still not 100% clear, because but you have the feeling, right? You have the general idea maybe of what you would like to do, or what you would like, how you would like to help other people. Most of you listening to this are want to be of service to others, and if you don't, I mean, that's okay, right? It's like it really depends on what you want to do, but still, that there is this need to definitely be on that path of like, okay, I'm focused, I'm patient, I don't force things. When things are moving a little bit too fast, this universe will slow you down anyways. I got that really clear message. Did I say that last time? It was so funny how this dream voice came in, because I kept asking like, oh, what am I gonna do for my for my path? Was there something I'm supposed to do? What am I missing? I kept asking these kinds of questions, and there was this one where I was like moving around really fast with other people. We were doing a game or a race or something, and then this voice came in. It was like, she needs to slow down, as if it reminded me kind of like the Truman Show. It's like they're watching what the guy is with Jim Carrey. They're watching what he's doing, and they're like, now do this, now do that. But it's I like to see this, like I said, as just other aspects of myself. This is me speaking to me from another timeline, from a future reality, from another dimension, let's say it that way. So I was like, okay, fine, I slowed down. I wrote it down. I was like, yeah, that seemed really important. So again, the importance of writing things down when there's a message that is really strong, and that it makes you feel almost like you've had this numinous experience. Write it down. Write down the date and the time, because also, even if it doesn't make sense, later you might look back a few months later, even a year later, you're gonna be like, oh, now I understand why I wrote this down. You see? So yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, I said I was gonna pull out one or two more from this other deck, the Soulmates Oracle cards. Okay. Let's see here. I think I got one person here. Hi. I usually don't really look who's here, but I hope you're doing well. And I'll be saving the live anyway, so for everybody who couldn't catch it. Oh, why did we get this one again? That's so funny. I got that one I think it was 2 weeks ago. The hottest love has the coldest end. Yeah, okay, so relationships. Yes, we're still thinking about someone, maybe a few of you. And then there's like one more, two more. Let's see. Yeah, so relationships. That's interesting because, oh man, yeah, I recorded a podcast episode about, or an interlude, or like it was like a prelude, sorry, about how we should really love ourselves more sometimes, and that's just all we need to do. Because you can literally ask like your dreams, hey, how can I get over this person? And it's like, nope, that's not the right question. Ask how you can love yourself more. Oh yes, all you need is to believe in yourself, right? That's so cute. I think I'm getting the same cards. It's creepy when that happens. Yeah, I think we even got this. I'm not sure if we got this one already last time, but you will meet your soulmate when the time is right. Yeah, so it's like patience, like I said, right? Like with relationships, and or even if you're already with someone, it's like you still might meet someone else. I'm just saying. Yeah, or maybe you have met the person, and this is for if you're watching this and you're with someone. Like I said, it's not for everyone, but yeah. And yeah, so I just want to show this one because it was like the last one in the deck. Yeah, see, I keep getting these. It's so funny. So yeah, we'll see what happens, right? At the end of the year, I think there's going to be a lot of stuff happening. Oh, okay. This one was in the okay. Yeah, this one was in there. I didn't pull I didn't take it out to shuffle, and I do think it's important as well. We got a lot of cards today, huh? Yeah, when you meet your soulmate, you feel calm, no anxiety, no agitation. It's true. Some people, I feel, even myself, we can be addicted to the drama and trauma because of things that we've been through during our childhood, even if it wasn't to, with our parents, especially the relationship we have with our parents. There could have been some things that happen that makes us replay those things in our in our relationships as adults. But now I feel like there's a lot of people that are like, okay, you know what? I've had enough of this. It's time for something calm and authentic and not based on conditions, right? We have so many conditional relationships, like I was saying in one of my episodes. Like, yeah, I'll do this if you do that, and if you don't do that, then I won't do that. And it's like, oh, if you don't look at my stories, I won't look at yours. If you don't like my pictures, I'm not gonna like your pictures. It's like people do this all the time, and I'm like, oh, come on, people, let's be adults. But seriously, I'm like, oh, just do what you feel is right. If it feels right, do it. If you don't, or if you want to make sure that someone understands that you're still there, yeah, go ahead and like all their pictures, right? But they might not like all your pictures back, and that's okay. Um, you know. So yeah, and I guess that's all I wanted to come through. Thank you guys for joining, and I will see you again next week for another intuitive card reading. Yeah, and please tune into the podcast, and yeah, check out my website, and hope to see you soon. Bisous.